Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw.
Nice fresh day.
Are you ready to roll? What do you want?
State and territory leaders are meeting in Canberra to thrash out a deal for the start of a national disability insurance scheme.
I'm looking forward to getting on with it, so we'll get stuck in.
And they did get stuck in to each other.
The federal government strategy is to say, no, the states have to fund it. What's the point of coming?
Today, in my judgment, was an opportunity squandered.
The Commonwealth needs to be, in my view, clearer about what it does have on the table.
Should we put more in? You betcha. Do we want to put more in? You betcha. Can we put more in right now? No, I'm afraid we can't.
I am disappointed, there's no doubt about that.
The Prime Minister was offered something last night from the state's premiers that I think is a real breakthrough for her.
This isn't a barbecue in a park on Sunday. This is a meeting that is prepared for over months and months.
What happens at the lodge stays at the lodge.
Hugh, you've been around for a while. What happens at the lodge?
I just hope they don't spin the bottle at the lodge.
This is it, boys. This is one. What are we waiting for? Three. Why don't we break the rules?
That was the most passionate kids ever.
Believe the hype. See that on the black and white. Try twice as hard in a match with my...
There has been an agreement between the federal government, South Australia, Tasmania and the ACT on hosting launch sites.
Predictably, Australia's political leaders split along party lines.
Partisan politics ruled the day here.
The Prime Minister accused the Conservative premiers of turning their backs on thousands of disabled people and their families.
Budgets are about choices and what you value.
Whatever we do now will lead to expectations about funding in the future.
Western Australia just said we're very prepared to host a trial and we stand ready to do it. Meanwhile, we'll continue to roll out our own scheme.
The federal government can easily find $50 billion for NBN, but is quibbling about the dollars needed to introduce a national disability insurance scheme. It's pretty disappointing.
Well, we've got $1 billion on the table.
What frustrates me is that of that $1 billion, only $350 million goes to actually providing services to people with disabilities. The rest is admin and set-up costs.
The rest is the necessary arrangements to set up the scheme, but nothing gets us away from the maths here. I'm sitting next to a Premier who is prepared to step up. That's why he's got a launch site. Yes.
I'm not confident at all.
We will get on with building this scheme. Make no mistake.
Well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I could use some friends for a change.
I've written to the Prime Minister this afternoon with an offer that I expect will secure an NDIS trial.
I am now very optimistic that we will see National Disability Insurance Scheme launch sites in Victoria and in New South Wales. That's a great thing. Thank you very much.